Thank you. Yeah, hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. Over Thanksgiving, my dad told the entire family he was diagnosed with autism. Not really the joke, but that's fine. No, he told the entire family he was diagnosed with autism, and my entire family reacted to my dad's autism diagnosis quite like we might react to his COVID diagnosis. We were all like, oh, fuck, if you have it, then I definitely do. Oh my God. My dad always wants to ask me about boys or girls. Just feel like we spend a lot of time in school telling the gays it gets better. But what we fail to do is tell the straights it gets worse. I'm out here dating now. Call me an Argentinian soccer player, because this bitch messy. Okay, at this point I'm just a cum dumpster looking for her dumb cumpster out here. Real rough time. I like dating Catholic guys because I myself was raised Catholic, and Catholic sex is just kind of two people apologizing until someone comes. Last guy I dated, almost too conservative though, because he didn't like that I didn't shave, which, like, aren't Republicans supposed to love Bush? Yeah, if all else fails, I am one of these white women who just kisses their dog directly on the mouth. Yeah, see, some people think that's gross. I've kissed men. Never once has little Paisley tasted like cigarettes, okay? Do we really think Tom Brady's kids are out here thriving? No. People are like, oh, don't kiss your dog, because they'll, like, lick themselves and then lick you. You don't want that. It's like, yeah, but I've made out with men after they've gone down on me. I'm not even spayed. I'm a little spayed. I'm on birth control. Anyone else? A couple people. Yeah, it's the worst part about birth control for me is the everyday thing. Like, every day, 8 a.m., even on the weekends, I have to get up and I have to Google, did my IUD fall out? It's a rough time. You gotta do it, though. You gotta get on birth control, because abortion in Wisconsin's really dicey. You know, we just sued, we got it back, just fun. I just love how we treat abortion in Wisconsin like it's the McRib. Limited time only, that's right. Like, sure, it's an affront to God, but it's also a little treat, so we love it. No, look, growing up, I thought I was gonna be one of these women to, like, marry a rich man with a lot of money. Then, yeah. Then I got a little older and I was like, okay, I will marry a man with some money. And now I'm at a point in my life where I'm like, I just want a money. That's all I want. Also, man, I know I've talked a lot about my dating life so far. Don't worry, rest of the lineup, white guys. Okay, we're fine. Here, we'll do a little palate cleanser for my fellas, okay? Fellas, don't you just hate when you're dating a chick and she's crazy? I mean, who cares if she's bipolar as long as she's bipolar? Am I right, guy in the hat? Here we go, mouth and butthole, all we need. I do very well with the men. I have a lot of guy friends, which makes trying to find bridesmaids difficult, but I'm all set on pallbearers. I said this to one of my guy friends, though, and he was like, oh, I don't know, Olivia. I've been a pallbearer before, and those things are heavy. Yeah, I was like, you will not be saying that about me, okay? All of my pallbearers have been instructed to pick up my casket and go, wow, she's so light. It's crazy. The casket's so heavy, it's like she's negative weight. Anyway, that's just what I dream about for my special day. Every little girl's dream, I know. Another one of my guy friends, he was telling me he just started seeing this girl. And he was like, yeah, Olivia, she's so amazing. She's so beautiful. But she has such low self-esteem. And I had to be like, yeah, that's why she's dating you. Oh. You know, don't bite the slit wrist that feeds you. Yeah. Look, guys, I'm a good kid, okay? Really, the highlight of my year was the Taylor Swift concert. That's kind of the white woman I am. Have we been? Are we excited about that? Yes! Okay, ooh, one man. That's exciting for me. I feel like the guys don't get it, which is fun. Guys, going to the Taylor Swift concert, like the significance of it, it would kind of be like if you got to go to the Super Bowl, where your team wins the Super Bowl, and you're also getting your dick sucked, okay? But Ticketmaster made it really hard for you to go to the Dick Suck Super Bowl event, so you were like at work and you had to call your mom, and she was like, how many tickets should I get for the BJ Super Bowl event? And you were like, get as many as you can. All my friends need to get sucked off at the Super Bowl as well. You're like on Twitter, and everyone's like, I can't get head at the Super Bowl. Joe Biden's getting involved. He's like, I personally believe every American has the right to get a beach at the Super Bowl. That's what it's like for women. Taylor did say something at this concert that stuck with me. She was like finishing one of her folksy songs, and she was like, oh, you know, when I was writing this song, I just fantasized about being in a little ivy-covered cottage. Like, that's my fantasy, to be in a little cottage. It's like, girl, you have unlimited money. Just do it. Nothing's stopping you. Then I realized, oh my gosh, Taylor Swift is so rich that she has to fantasize about being poor. She has this song called Getaway Car. Have we heard this? Yeah. It goes, I'm in a getaway car. I left you at the motel bar. Motels don't have bars. Hotels have bars. But yeah, Taylor Swift has been rich since she was 16. She's never been in a motel. She's never shown up to a motel, been like, okay, that's not blood, but I paid $40 for this, so good night. Yet here I am listening to all of her music being like, oh, she gets me. She's so relatable. What I'm saying is she wears short skirts. I wear t-shirts. She's cheer captain. And I've stayed at motels where I've had to set up a series of Home Alone style traps because the door didn't really lock. Pushing all the chairs up against the door like it's Les Miserables. My getaway car's an Uber pool. That's where I stand. Hate leaving my apartment though. I love my apartment. When I first moved into my apartment, I threw this huge party. My place got absolutely trashed. And I remember calling my mom the next day, being like, Mom, my place is trashed. And my mom was like, well, now you know how your father and I feel when you don't leave your dishes next to the sink. Yeah, I had to be like, Mom, my oven door is gone. Someone took that shit as a party favor. Don't invite people over who've done cocaine, okay? I will never do cocaine. Not for a moral reason, but just because I have never met someone on cocaine and been like, wow, what a cool, fun guy. They're always wiggling their jaw, pitching you an app idea. The app's always to get more cocaine. That's the whole thing there. My friends are really into poppers. Have you heard of poppers? Okay, a couple people. Poppers, if you're not familiar, it's like a thing you smell and then it's supposed to loosen your butthole. Yeah. It's supposed to be a fun time. My friends are like, you gotta get into it, Olivia. It's a party drug. And I'm like, yeah, but I've never been to a party and been like, that party was fun, but my butthole. Just too tight. I also don't know too much about anatomy, so I'm like, isn't my butthole the thing holding in, oh, I don't know, all of the food? Like, if we loosen it, aren't loose beans just going to kind of tumble out? I love that joke so much. That's my favorite little act out to do. Here, I'll tell you my favorite little bit I do, like just when I'm out about by myself. I love going out to a bar, meeting a guy, going home with him, sleeping with him, and then the next morning rolling over, looking at him and going, I'm 16. All right, that's gonna be it for me, you guys. Thank you so much. comic coming to the stage. He's been on Comedy Central Half Hour with Kevin Hart. Please put your hands together for Jeff Hort!